Hey, how's it going, guys? Happy Friday. Welcome to Marcus Miller's. Hope you guys doing well. Welcome, one and all. Hope you guys are having a lovely day. Mine's going all right. Yeah, it's Friday, which is nice. That does mean I have to make a video tomorrow. Thankfully, I've had the video figured out. This Sunday's video is going to be an updated data assets video because we now have more support, and I wanted to update it for a while. So it'll be our finalizing the data assets, and it also show how to get like structs if you wanted to, because I know that's something that people want to know, as well as all that good stuff. Hey, Alex, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I will try. Eventually, that will change. Okay, well, that's a lie. Trying is, relative. I'll try relatively a bit. One day it will change. No, the changing is more so that eventually I'll run out of stuff, because no updates for 3 years means I don't know what I'll be making content on for 3 years. So we'll see where the channel goes, in a year. Yeah. Figuring out what freaking videos to make is the hardest thing, I will say. I mean, it's possible that maybe at one point I'm going to just drop it down to like a tutorial every other week or something, but no plans at the current moment to like specifically do that. We'll see. Or maybe do something else. I don't know. But regardless, today we're still doing game dev. That's not changing. Today is also the last stream before Monday, and the reason Monday is important is because that is when the Mega Jam starts. The Epic Mega Grant Jam, not Jam. Epic Mega Grant. That's the one. Monday that starts. So starting Monday, I'll probably focus on figuring out what the hell I need to do for that, because I want to apply for it. I have little hope of actually getting it, but it would be nice, It would be really nice to have some kind of money to like throw at some artists for like the card art and whatever else. So yeah, Monday we'll start figuring that stuff out. Today, though, we're doing some animations, which is funny because I was realizing that I'm doing animations in Cascadeur, a 3D animating program for sprites, effectively, which was a funny thought. Yeah, that's the plan, and I don't think I really have much else. It's been raining, so it's been no sun, which is kind of nice. You've been watching one where you build the city roads. How would you approach vehicles parking on the side of the road or parking lots and bridges where there is a river intercepting? I mean, the same way I did the stationary cars. You just offset them further out, so they'll be on the side of the road. The exact same way. Just push them out a little more. No difference. Right? Just same way as I did the lampposts. If you want cars parked on the side, well, there you go. Done. If you want a parking lot, that's, you know, parking lot's more of an area. You just do like a like a interior spline or something, or have preset locations, or depends on what kind of parking lot, right? There's multi-floor parking lots, there's different shape parking lots, there's ones that have the car facing this way, ones that you face, you know. But you can do a lot of different ways. It just depends. There's a lot of variables in that regard that depend on what you want, how you want it to work, where do you want it to work, etc. Yeah, there's no one way to do anything. And anyone that says so doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Shall we get into Cascadeur? Vehicles that drive and park randomly. I mean, if you make a road there and you put a spline, you can use my traffic system and use that way. It depends on how do you have the cars driving. I don't know. Right? Having the vehicles drive and park randomly, the complicated part is having the cars drive. How are you having the cars drive? I don't know. So, it's easier said than done. I'll tell you that. You know, these are not simple concepts. You know, when I said originally making a city gen is extremely difficult, no one listened. And then I make like the most basic system, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is much more complicated than I thought." Yeah, the city gen is insanely complex. Let's make this like 2 seconds long. So let's see what we get if we just put these together and just say screw it to every in between, and then we'll just delete frames as needed. But the most I want is 24 frames. Your goal is to follow my video of building a traffic system at some point? I mean, keep in mind that it's not a perfect system. Well, you know, get your expectations in check. It is not a perfect system. So, you know, I don't like these frames. Oops. Kind of like ending it on that. I don't like the animation here. We can adjust that. Especially the head. I don't know what's going on with the head. Why is he like facing up? That's what's happening. He's facing down, and then at some point he's... facing up is fine, but he starts facing backwards, basically. One thing. Oh, we gotta fix one thing at a time. What is your preferred tool to animate? Blender, Unreal, or else? I'm using it, Cascadeur. As a non-animator, Cascadeur. Here we go, I'm animating. Simple as that. Don't need to make a rig. Use the points. It does a lot of the work for me. Some things I can't really do easily, but you know, I don't expect to. Why is it squashed there properly? Oh, now it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Just gotta put it in the right kind of pose. And then it'll... I don't think that he goes... Why does he move forward here? Just back. Back. And then... it's like his stomach goes in at the last moment. So he's just out, and then just goes in. Why does he go in? This is just rotation. So it has to be based off of this. Let me just tell it to have more frames. Okay, it's better. Don't like what's going on with the foot here, but it's better. Yeah, this is just, it just moves. Like, I wish I could have just, you know, certain things just locked in place, but I know there are certain things that I can't do easily. That's fine. If I just did this and just told it to, interpolate. Yeah, the foot moves, doesn't it? Here to here, yeah. Just quite a bit. Is this gonna be okay? I feel like we need to add a few more like frames here just to kind of have him like almost like settle into position. We can probably work with this though. If we just had him like, go down a little more. maybe bend back a little more. Arms down. Head up. And that'll be his like final pose. What's throwing me off though? I think a lot of this, you know, you won't even be able to. I mean, he is pretty large. I say he wouldn't be able to tell me. So, right. I really don't like this leg. I'll be honest. This leg's just I really don't like. Is there a point transform? No. I don't suppose I can just copy the position of it. Let's find out if I can. I don't know. Can I? Of a I don't know how to freaking describe it. I just called them large blue ball. They're not joints, so I don't know, or not bones. I don't know. Select the ball, Control C, go to the target frame, press Control V. Wait, does that actually work? Control C, Control V. Oh my god, that just works. Oh. Oh, that totally works. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. So now I could probably keep this foot also in the same place. Really, I did not expect to just copy paste to just work just like that easily. I'll be honest. Go ahead and get his feet in position. Oof, why? Okay. Just do these. Right. These. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, okay. That's so much better. And this is why I use Cascadeur. Because doing this in any other program would be way too long for me. With no rig or anything as well. Okay, well, I think that's our animation for death. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. But I think it will work. I think we can use that. Yeah. So let's go ahead and export. Okay, so we need to export the FBX, bring into Unreal, and then export out the GLB that we need. That's still our workflow. I'm going to assume this is all correct already. So Stone Golem, Death. This is the Cascadeur version. Save that. Oh, and then I need to load up that project. Let's see if everything's gonna go according to plan. My money is on no. Nothing ever goes to plan. With me, if I expect something, that means it's not going to happen. Like, I expect myself to remember to fill up drink, and it's half empty. Because why would I remember to do that before the start of the stream? That's silly. Let me open the folder. Stone Golem. Death. Okay. So we just need to go here. Let's make called Cascadeur anims. Hey, face after face, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Golem, Jesus Christ, what was that? There we go. Is he up in the air? We can always move him. You mean half filled? I missed something. Just know that whenever when I start talking, as soon as the words leave my mouth, I've forgotten. My memory is worse than a goldfish. When I just say random shit, I don't pay attention to the stuff that I say. It is like real bad. GLB, death. Save. Export. I'm the worst. True and real. I am the worst. No one worse than me. I gotta be number one in something, right? Open reset. Let's go ahead and immediately do a save as death. And let's try bringing in you. Okay, that looks, yeah, he is floating. It's okay, we can move him down. Why is he floating though? Because he's not floating here. Huh. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Again, I can move him down. Oop, not rotation. I'll just do this. This is easier. Yeah, buy this one. Okay, so now we just come here. Oh, let me turn off. You turn off shadows. Run you. Run you. Select both of these. Apology, and we're good. And now we have. Ta-da! Yeah. Now we have what we need. Yeah, it's going up to frame 18, starts at 0. Nice! Easy as that. Okay, let's try to find where the widest area roughly is. I think probably around there. 13, nope. 14? Okay, 14. Okay, so that is probably the widest. So let's just check it under a few different angles. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. And we just need to get the highest one. Probably this. Yeah, we can go a little bit lower. Yeah, that'll fit. That fits. It's barely, but it fits right there. Cool. Okay. So now we have what we need. So let's change this to here, and then this is death. We're good to go. Render. That actually went smoothly. Nice. I like it when things go smoothly. I never expect them to go smoothly, but it's nice. Here, just don't ask again. Okay, indexation, please. There we go. And that's all we're doing here. Export. Death. A sprite. Canvas. I'm so glad we have an actual process now to all this. We figured out. Cause man, not having one was a pain. The previous process that we had, I don't know if you guys remember, was exporting the characters and then assigning the materials on every single one, manually reassigning every single slot to the new one. It was a pain. It was truly a pain. Ta-da! And now look at us go. It's like we're learning. And learning's great. Speaking of learning, I've been trying to figure out, just for fun, like a game to make. That's like a small, like maybe a 2D game. I can't think of like a single 2D game. Like that's just like as a fun side project to make. Like one that's, I mean, like obviously there's a lot of games you can make, but not that are like unique and actually could be like, because I'm thinking like of like making like a small one that could be like, oh, let's throw something like on Steam or something for like $2. I think it could be fun just to be like, hey, look, I made a little game that anyone can now download and play. I don't expect anyone to actually buy it or anything, but I can't figure out like a single idea in terms of like what to, like I was thinking like tower defense, and then you like draw your own towers, but like that's kind of a pain in the ass for like the average person that doesn't care about drawing stuff unless it does something specifically. But then, like just drawing it and then having it be that is kind of a eh. And then I was thinking like horror, but like, okay, well, what's the mechanic for the horror? Just gotta figure out something. What kind of game I can make like in not too long. Like a super basic one. Stone Golem, death. But I guess to be fair, if there was an idea like that was easily like figured out, he will just make it. Right? He will just make it. So I understand why it's difficult to figure out a game idea. I think like really small games are probably one of the more difficult things to figure out a game idea for. Honestly, I think figuring out a game idea for a larger game is easier than a tiny game. Oh, nice. That's already normal. Out of curiosity, actually, what is the size of this? 7K. Maybe it's just like if it's under an 8K in a direction, then it does normals automatically. Maybe that's the limit. Yes. Excellent. So let's go ahead and do a death. There we go. So now we just need to go into here. Death. Yep. The death. Do not loop it. That would be bad. And the other thing we need to do is grab any of these guys because we need to copy death. I think we just have the swap the sprite one. Really, we just need to do it at the very end. There we go. So now, if we made his life very small, .1. Okay, we gotta wait for our stuff to load in. Come on. Yeah, it's loading all the stuff. Oh, even then, there we go. Yeah! Ta-da! And then he goes grayscale. Nice! Yeah, it's not gonna get the... gonna throw the errors, but that's fine. I like it. It works. And that's all it takes to... once we have an animation to get it all in. Okay, well... that one's taken care of. We could do the... stun one? The hit one? Doesn't really matter. Let's do that. Just save this. And do an import FBX. And then we'll do the hit one. Open. Oh, I guess it's very small. It's just this. Okay. These. So a couple of things here. I think he steps back, right? He does step back. I don't think I want him to step back with both legs. Hey, Stormrun, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So let's one of these. And I'm gonna plant his feet in place. Basically. Then I'll adjust from there. Why is he like leaning back so much? Okay, this frame is just horrible. Just get rid of that. Get rid of that. You know what? I will have this foot step back. But and then here we can do these. Been optimizing a few things a lot now. Instead of changing like 100 save game variables to make a plant grow, it's only 5. So you can make a lot of garden plots now. Nice. Why do you need 5 variables? You could probably do it through one. Well, I guess you need to know what plant it is and the growth cycle. What else are you saving? Because you know what plant it is and the growth. You didn't use inheritance. Ah. Well. Good luck. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna copy this frame here, and then I'm just gonna adjust from there. Yeah, that's okay. That arm, though, is to be really fixed. Both arms. He's got to change the plans to recognize each garden. Start on real and hard mode. You're finally learning the tools that you should have known in the beginning. Cheat codes, one would say. I mean, yeah. The way I always like to learn something is just watching a lot of tutorials on them. Like, just on the same thing. Like, when I was trying to learn an inventory system, I watched, I think, 3 or 4 different tutorials on how to make an inventory system. I didn't follow the tutorials necessarily. Some of them I did. Like, I think the first couple I did. I just followed it and then tried to build on top of it. I was like, okay, well, this is not quite what I want. Let's watch another one. Right? But, like, you watch multiple and then you're like, okay, what is it that I want from this? What am I trying to get? And then over time, you know, you pick up more stuff. And then so when you like actually are doing like a final project, you're like, oh, okay, now it's, you know, it's starting to make a little more sense because you already have like a foundation of a bunch of stuff. I basically like to learn how how's the one thing that I want to do made. Will find tutorials for that. I'm a tutorial guy. I've always been a tutorial guy, which is why I don't do well with coding, because I need everything visual. I need videos. Yeah, that's pretty good. Come on. You're learning procedural walking cycle for your character in U5. Good luck. When you learn it, you revisit every step code a couple of times, making sure you know what's going on. Also, make your own logic instead of blindly following everything. Yeah. Whenever you watch a tutorial, you either need to build on top of it or be able to, from scratch, without ever looking at anything, recreate it fully, and then still expand on it. Regardless, you should always expand on it, because if you just blindly follow, you learn nothing. You can put those nodes in that order, but not understand anything about how anything of it works. I did a Udemy course, I think, on procedural animations, like years ago. I followed it. I tried to understand it. There was just so much that was just not explained well enough for someone like me, that I was like, in the end, I dropped procedural animation just because I couldn't build on top of it. I didn't get to the point. Like, okay, well, this is clearly not for me. So good luck, face to face. If you can figure it out enough. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot easier now, because I think I tried it in 5.2, I want to say, is when I tried to learn procedural animation. So I imagine doing it now in 5.7 and maybe in 5.8 is probably considerably easier, like, to wrap your head around and the nodes and all that. Procedural stuff takes so much math and vector math sometimes too. Having nightmares about this shit right now. Really big learning curve. See, when it comes to figuring out the math needed, I just use AI. I'll be honest. I throw it into Grok and be like, hey, I need to calculate this thing. What is the functions that I need to be using? And he just tells me. And I'm like, cool. And then I use them. Everything's done on tick as well. Yeah, it kind of needs to. It needs to move literally every frame. That's how animation is usually super flowy, right? But I made a short, probably over a year ago now, where I was saying, yeah, I don't need to know math anymore, because AI can just tell me the math. And it was like, everyone's like, I can't believe you're saying AI is good at math. It makes mistakes all the time. Like, I didn't mean literally give me the answer to an algebra equation. I meant give me the formulas. And it's good at giving me formulas. That's all I need to know. I don't care about the numbers, right? Unreal will do the number calculations itself. But in terms of figuring out what formula or what kind of math equation do I need to do to get a certain result, it's good at that. Hey, Link's welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Exactly. I'm glad someone agrees. AI's bad math seems like just a larger calculator. No, an actual calculator is better. If you need to do actual formula and try to get the correct answer, it's better to do it on an actual calculator versus ask an AI, because the AI is not doing actual math behind the scenes. But if you want to get the formula for something, yeah, it'll do great for that. I've used it to figure out, I had a spreadsheet I was trying to figure out, how much do I need Like how much does compounding interest accumulate? If it's this much and you have this much, are you putting this much in? Like, right, this whole thing. I'm like, I don't know how to make the Google Sheet equation, but it could tell me. And then I just take what it needs, I put my values in, and then I got the number. Yes, depends if you want to ask Grok every time or just do it yourself faster. Yeah, but there's like, I've never learned the super advanced stuff, and I've forgotten most of the equations. Like I used to teach trig basically in high school, and if you ask me like to solve a trigonometry equation, I couldn't do it. Hell, I forgot the order of operation to do a basic algebra one because I haven't used it since high school. Or maybe college, one of the early classes. Like, if you don't, if you don't use it, you lose it. So at this point, it would be much more work for me to keep up and make sure that I remember all of this stuff, compared to just asking AI one time on a random thing that I barely ever use. AI likes to make stuff up. Yeah, absolutely. That's why you don't ask it for the answers to equations. Like, I still use it for like basic calculations, like a simple math. Like, it's if I'm like, hey, if I have this many things and I need this many things, like what is the number? And I take it with a grain of salt. It has given me different things, but yeah. Hey, Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Sometimes when you learn and try to do it something differently, then you're like, oh, this doesn't work. Ah, this is why they did it this way. Yeah. You're still waiting till you can use and apply c squared equals a squared plus b squared. Now I forget what I was watching. But it was like, it was they mentioned the Pythagorean theorem, and I couldn't even remember which one that is. I looked it up. I was like, oh yeah, a squared plus b squared, and the square root of a squared plus b squared is the Pythagorean theorem. I barely remember how to do this shit. Like, I don't remember the functions, the formulas anymore. Like, I haven't thought of that formula in over a decade. It's just, it is what it is, Like, now that I know it, I can use it. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the math myself. You don't mean in Unreal? Look, I don't even know where I would use that in Unreal. Right? Because in Unreal, you don't need that formula. You can just get the distance between 2 points. You don't need a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I don't know where you would use that in Unreal. Because you just get a 1 point, 2 point vector distance, you're done. You don't need any other functions, even in Unreal. You gotta say, pretend you are smart first. The people that made Nanite are the only ones that care about the Pythagorean theorem. Maybe. Yeah, I got what you were saying. What keeps you awake at night is future healthcare, where AI plus iPad kids are the doctors that consult AI on what's wrong with you. I mean, AI is doing wonders for the healthcare industry. Like, on a genuine note, it's able to a lot of times speed things up in healthcare, and you want to speed things up in healthcare as long as it's accurate. Obviously, as long as they're still doing all the tests they need to confirm. Right, not just prescribing you something because it says to prescribe you something. That would be bad. But if it's like, based on this information, I wasn't thinking about that one thing, let's test for that. As long as not a misdiagnosis expense. Yeah, that's what I mean. As long as the doctors are still doing the tests and it's just being like, it could be this. You know, I think it's pretty good. There you go. I don't know why he's floating. I don't know why the animations come in as floating for him, but whatever. Hey Turner, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Did you recommend your stream just now, right after a Little Mermaid VHS box art expose? Well, I mean, to be fair, you have been here before. So, right, it's just like, oh, this person that you've watched before is, you know, live right now. I don't think it's more of a, it thinks that that specific video is good for you. It's more of like, there's a connection. I think it's more so, oh, you've been here. Maybe you're interested in knowing that he's live.
Stream on ice so you don't see me fight with event begin play again.
The AI got in your bank account. You got on today and was like, would you like to see your budget? You don't have one. It was just gonna give you a big zero. Because I was making a Little Mermaid game a while back, yeah. I don't know why, I just picked up my camera lens. Like I'm gonna close my water bottle with it. I'm not okay. I think that's a sign. I think that's a sign I'm not okay. Starting off strong, I see. I mean, it's more like ending strong, right? So it is the evening. I do my best game development when I'm out of it. When I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Thankfully, I never know what the hell I'm doing. So it becomes very easy to do it whenever. I've been actually, on a different note entirely, I've been watching a lot of the new hit game. The painting one. Camouflage? I don't remember. The one where you play little guys and you paint yourself. And you just hide. It's a big hide and seek. Yeah, Mecha Chameleon. That's the one. Yeah, it's it was made originally apparently in for UEFN, and then they're like, fuck that, and then it's made its own game. I'm assuming using UE5 proper. And yeah, 10 million sold. In 2 weeks. Gotta wake up and roll over and start Unreal, see what you make. Program your dream? Yeah. I mean, I don't dream, so I wouldn't be able to. Usually wake up and restart your computer because you left Unreal running and the GPU crashed while you were asleep. My good sir, are you made of money? I do not understand people that leave their computer on overnight. It is not free. You have to pay for the electricity. What benefit is there? And if you're like, oh, well, it's already up and running. Like, when you wake up, yeah, just press the button and Oh, it's a laptop? Okay, so if you close the laptop, okay. As long as you close the laptop then, and like, put it to sleep, yeah, it's fine. But I don't understand people that leave the desktop like running overnight. It's heat, so you have to, your AC needs to run stronger, assuming you're using an AC. And it has power drain itself. It's just like, I don't want to waste my money on that. No, thank you. Your PC is on all time now for free? Yeah, because you have solar panels, but that's a different story. Your parents will kill you for wasting money. Yeah, don't leave the lights on at one point. If you actually use the computer as a heater in a Prius. I mean, I feel like there's cheaper heaters, but I mean, you do you. Much more efficient than the heater built in if it's really cold out. But is it as powerful? I can imagine it as being more efficient if it wasn't as powerful. It's cool that you can make cold air from the AC directly from the heat of the sun. I mean, that is funny. The heat of the sun is directly cooling you, basically. If it gets below freezing, it runs the gas engine all the time to keep it hot. The question I have then is, wouldn't you be running that anyway because you're driving? Or why are you heating it while just sitting in the car? I mean, I guess you would need to preheat the car to kind of get into it, but I'm just thankful I don't need to deal with that. Oh, it's an electric vehicle. Well, hybrid. Or like, right. Okay, so see, there was your first mistake. Your first mistake was buying a Prius. For a place that can get to freezing temperatures. Wouldn't you want to buy like a 4-wheel drive car in a place that gets to freezing temperatures or below freezing temperatures and not like a tiny electric car? I feel like driving it is safer. like a bigger, not like a big car, but like at least a 4-wheel drive. Unless you're about to tell me that the Prius is 4-wheel drive. You were just visiting Portland. Oh. You have really good traction control? I see. Okay. Fair enough. You're getting one in a few weeks? Wait, a Prius? And putting a few solar panels on top so it runs 100 miles a week for free? Wait. No, hold on a second. Look, you still live in America. Putting anything on top of your car is guaranteed to be stolen. Unfortunately, that is where it is right now. Like, I wouldn't trust that. Oh, Volkswagen? Okay. Still. too. Good enough. Oh, I need to do this. Turn on cast shadows. There we go. Okay. Ta-da! Used to be on the dirt roads in Malibu all the time, and the kids with a Prius were the only ones who never got their car stuck in the rain. I mean, that's pretty good. I imagine the Priuses of today are much different than the Priuses that first came out. They were the joke of the town. When Priuses first became a thing, they were just a laughing stock. I remember. I was there. You've definitely had a solar panel stolen off your car before? Yeah. Those like little miniature 90s sedans, yeah. Are they different now? I'm curious. Hold on. 2026 Prius. I mean, they don't look too different still. They look pretty much the same. You know what it reminds me of? Where is it? You know, I will be honest. This, you know what this looks better than? I will still rather have this than this. I think this is Ferrari, by the way. I don't know what they were thinking. But I think this looks better than this. Like, what the hell is this shit? Like, don't get me wrong. I don't like the look of the Prius either. But I still think it's better than this. The color for sure. It's crazy how small they were. Oh, are they bigger now? So the shape is kind of the same, but the size is different. You would think a Ferrari would be like stylish, yeah. You'd think that. But nope. No stylish for you. Not allowed. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna make it quite a bit bigger for this side. Actually. Hang on. Get away with 190? I'll do it. I think technically yes. There you go. It doesn't matter. Does it mean turn this into a pre-chat? It's fine. Look, I'd rather talk about Priuses than talk about nothing. I'll be honest. So I'm fine with it. I'm a simple person. Chatting about anything is still more interesting than chatting about nothing. So I don't mind. Race them? Is that what it sounds like when they race? Or because electric. Why would you make a fast car electric like that? Can you imagine like a Bugatti Veyron electric? The whole point of those things is the big part of that is like listening to the engine noise and all that. Maybe I'm the weird one. Yeah, let's get this record. Hummer EV? Why would you make a Hummer EV? A Hummer is one of the most gas-guzzling cars. I mean, it's not even made for, like, I don't know why you ever want a Hummer, but, like, why? I mean, I guess, you know, you do you. Well, why would... Is Hummer still a thing? Neighbor Malibu had a Hummer, of course. Non-EV. Yeah, the non-EV makes sense. Well, it makes sense that they exist. Yeah. I mean, I guess enjoy your whatever car you want to use. Yeah, don't let my interesting cars dictate anyone else's interest. Hit. Or should I make this the default? It literally runs Unreal Engine and can crab walk. Wait, what? Wait, I thought that was like a joke. What? Electric bike plus skateboard as much as possible now. You could go anywhere in that combo. I mean, you could probably get anywhere with just an electric bike. Or a skateboard. Well, a skateboard is a little more manual, right? So you'll get tired. But electric bike, yeah. Okay, hold on. Electric Hummer. Why is this a thing? I mean, yeah, it looks like a Hummer, I guess. prices too. I always love this up to nonsense. You know what's up to 830 horsepower? One horsepower is up to 830. Shit does that mean? -5 is also up to 830. It's dumb to buy a $150,000 vehicle. It will wreck just like a $5,000 car. I mean, yeah, the crab walk. There's the crab walk. Like for park, you don't need to parallel park if you can crab walk, I guess. Just, I'll be honest, I don't like this look. I don't. Like I would much prefer this. Also, can I just ask, like, what happened to, like, the classic look of cars with proper headlights? Why does everyone want to make it look this futuristic style? I'm putting it in quotes because, right, but you know what I mean, right? You just mix in the one, put LEDs and make it all look like matte finish. Am I the only one that doesn't care much for it? It'd be funny to drive sideways down the road. I mean, I imagine it's not like full speed. Like, I imagine it's not like you can go the same speed sideways as you can, like forwards or backwards. Even funnier, I mean, yeah, in a sense, yeah, I can see that. I exported the wrong thing because I didn't specify a sprite. You could jailbreak it to do that. That's the thing with electric cars, or just with any kind of like, yeah, well, not even fully electric, just mostly electric phones. There's people hacking cars. Like, I remember, I have a Hyundai, but like mine's not a smart anything. Well, like it's smart enough to have electric windows and stuff, but it doesn't have like a auto start remote or any kind of stuff like that. You have to have the fob nearby and just press the button. Like, it has that, but that's it. And I remember a while back there was the news that a bunch of Hyundais were getting basically stolen because you just hack it remotely and you can just drive it off. And I remember asking my dad, who's a car dealership guy, he's like, "Hey, do I need to worry about this?" And he's like, "No, yours isn't smart enough." I'm like, good. That's what I want to hear. Like, I don't, you know, I don't care about all the like extra crap. I just wanted to do the bare minimum, basically. Like, I don't know, like if I get a TV, I'd want it to not be a smart TV. I want a dumb TV, right? Especially with everyone just now complaining, like, oh, their Panasonic TV or whatever brand TV is now displaying ads to them. I don't want that. Give me a dumb TV. I don't want anyone to have any access to it at all. I don't want it connected to the internet. If I wanted to display something, I will plug it in. Thank you very much. Maybe I'm the crazy one, but I feel like I don't want my fridge to have access to the internet. Every point that you can have as an access to the internet that you connect, if someone wants to hack you, is also a point of vulnerability. Where they can just hack you through your fridge because your fridge doesn't have, you know, protections. Like, I know I don't have great protection anyway on my computer, most likely, but like at least I have, you know, some, I think, built into it compared to that. Maybe I'm the crazy one. I don't know. You chain your car to a tree when it sleeps. Called Slate Truck. There's some company in the US now that is making a company dumb EV truck for $2,500 or $25,000. You just scored a dumb TV while dropping off some stuff in a thrift store. It has all the analog inputs. Nice. Using it for your PS2 and it works hella good with component cables. Nice. If you look at the website later, it's fully customized. I mean, yeah. All of them are. Like, I have a car that I haven't driven in over a year. Actually, at this point, it might be closer to 2 than 1. It's probably not good for the car, right? Because it's not been getting an oil change or anything. I'll attest to that. But it's been cheaper. And if you're wondering if I don't use the car, why don't I just sell it? Because buying a new car, if I need one later, will cost me way more than paying for the insurance on it and not driving it. That's why. Like, I would need to not drive the car for something like 15 to 20 years to be able to afford to get it again later. That's how much money it costs to get a new car. So, yeah, I could stay there. I'll pay for the insurance, so if I need to, I can drive it. I would need to jumpstart it and, you know, deal with all that to actually get it fully up and running again, but probably take it to a mechanic and run checks and all that good stuff. But like, if I need to, I could. You got seats or roofs? What do you mean roofs plural? I hope you only have one roof. Why do you need multiple? Is one enough? Why does he look like he's floating? Hold on. No, you're fine. We're fine. Okay. You're fine. For some reason, they just decide to line them up at different. It doesn't even come with a radio. It just has a spot to put your boombox. Wait, what in the world? You can turn into a Jeep theater or a camper? Oh, okay. Oh, so Slate Truck is like a separate thing. I thought that was just like a type of like Hummer because we were talking Hummers. I'm out of the loop, so you'll have to excuse me on that one. Yeah, there we go. Not even out yet? Getting ahead of the curve, huh? Some of these cars, they had to pay a subscription to unlock full horsepower. Yeah, the subscription stuff is ridiculous. That's the other reason why I don't want to, like, sell my car despite not driving it. All the new cars have, like, full automation stuff and subscriptions and all this other... I just don't care for it. Like... I'm perfectly happy with my shitty car. I need it to drive from point A to point B when I need it, and that's it. And it has, what's it called? Support for Android Auto for GPS. Cool, I'm good. What else do I need? I don't need all this other crap. Yeah, heated seats being a subscription also is a thing. Just insane stuff. Like, genuinely kind of crazy. Okay, so that's taken care of. Next, I think that's all for Death's Done Idle Run. Yeah, so we've done all of these now. So now it's all of the attack animations. We have a few that are already created for, well, not created, that we need to clean up. And then we need to make one or two, I believe, still. Kind of spy on you and sell your driving records and shit. Yeah, like, and some other ones tell you they don't and still do, right? Like, I don't want them having connection to my car. I don't care much for like a lot of smart stuff. Now I have like an Amazon Echo that I use to like auto turn on stuff. Like, so I'm not like completely opposed to it everywhere, but like, I don't want it on a fridge. I don't want it on a car. I don't want it like, you know, microwave. I'm good. Maybe I could be weird. Like, I like technology, but like, I feel like there's a thing too. And then, oh my God, everyone wants to make something like voice operated. You could turn it on with your voice. You know what's easier than saying something? Pressing a button. I can do this faster than I can say whatever you wanted me to say. And then hope that, you know, it actually registers my, you know, my accent. Because not everyone's accent works. Mine thankfully typically does, but not everyone's does. Starts off as a blank slate truck. That's, and then you add what you want. And it's a cool concept. For sure. There were several people recently that had their John Deere tractors remotely disabled because they detected that someone checked the error codes with unlicensed equipment. That is messed up. Like, what? The problem is burning the tractor would hurt you, not... They already got the money. You already paid for it, so it's not going to hurt them. You're only going to hurt yourself. That's the other thing. I've seen so many times where someone's like trying to protest something, so they're going to break the thing. Go ahead. What? You already paid for it. You're only hurting yourself. It's like, oh no! This one company did something I don't like. This thing that I was using, I don't like it anymore. I'm gonna break it. You already gave them money. They don't care what you do with it anymore. Okay. Really showing it to them, huh? Man, I'm so glad you really showed them that you're gonna willing to pay them money and then just destroy it. So if you ever need it again or want it back because they get back into your good graces, you'll pay them more money. Some people probably lost their crops because of it. Oh yeah, they had to pay out $99 million. I mean, it's good they had to pay out, but the amount companies need to pay out is too low. Even when they're doing quote unquote record-breaking, payments for a company, it's always too low. It should never be a number. It should be a percentage, and not a percentage of their annual income. It should be multiple percentages of their annual income if you actually want them to stop. Otherwise, because it's oh, well, if you do something that's gonna bring in, $500 million. Oh no, I got $100 million fine. Oh no. Hey, you know what that shows? Oh, we could do that all the time. We just got $400 million. Right? That's no, that should not be how it is. I digress. Not here nor there. You want one of those cheesy Chinese dancing robots to do your gardening? I don't even want a garden. I was looking when I was trying to figure out what kind of condo that I want to buy or something. I was looking at condos, but I was like, there's also townhomes you can get. I was like, yeah, but a townhome has a front yard and a backyard. And as someone that doesn't really care for either one, I'm like, oh, that's just more stuff for me to maintain. That sounds like a pain in the ass. That just sounds extra work. I don't want that. You thought you wanted a garden until you built one in Unreal. I like curiosity. Hold on. I just want to see something. Speaking of garden and Unreal. What's the game called? What's the popular Stardew Valley? There are tutorials on I want to see if there's a UE5 Stardew. I mean, it's a 2D thing, so I doubt there would be one. Yeah, Unity, Godot. Yeah, I guess there wouldn't be one. I was thinking hey, is there someone made a tutorial for that just to show how to do plants? But no, not in UE5, which I guess makes sense. It makes sense. Can I go update with some trees? I mean, it looks good. Looks good. Yeah. I like it. I like the aesthetic. Good job. Hydroponics/aeroponics gardens are the way. Super easier, fresh as food. So good. I couldn't do it. It's just too much work. I just couldn't be bothered. They would all die. Like, a part of me, like, wants... Like, I want, like, a couple of cats, for example. And I would take care of them if I had them. But, like, at the same time, like... but then that's more work. And I'm so damn lazy. Like, I do it. And it'd probably be worth it. I'm like, but then now I need to also deal with what happens when I, like, want to go somewhere for a while. Like, now what I do with them. Because obviously can't leave them here with nothing. Nothing's ever simple. Bring in a new one. Oh, hold on. Let me save first. Just make sure. Sure, let's do attack A. Oh, so this is the double. Can. Oh no, we have attack A and attack B, but we want the wide one. I don't want the step and all that. Also, why? Yeah, his feet are just broken, so we gotta fix that. One of your cats uses the toilet and flushes it too. That's insane. You don't have to do anything except put some water and seeds in a little tower and trickles the water over the roots every 15 minutes. Yeah, but then you gotta remember to do that. And because you have to do it so rarely, even more reason that I'll forget it. If it's like a daily thing, then you're like, okay, well, you know, that's the time for the, you know, the daily thing. But if you have to do it like once every couple of weeks, I'm gonna forget. I am. Try and make this work. Why is he so low on the ground? Let's just copy this to every frame. You can have it snap all the other pieces into place and then go from there. Yes. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, actually. Just back to where it was. I meant to do you, and there we go. So now I can change this stuff to only now only work with a few frames, which is better, and go with clean up these. Let's get all cleaned up. There's a new $3,000 PC that has local AI like Jarvis. I mean, I would hope that you're not paying for the AI and it's just good hardware. Oh, there's a bunch of like freaking companies doing AI crap. Razer tried to do that recently. They tried to give an AI companion to freaking gamers, the ones that are suffering the like one of the biggest, people that are suffering from the AI problem in terms of AIs getting hardware so difficult, and they're like, oh yeah, let us release an AI thing to the demographic that's complaining about AI. That's gonna go. What could possibly go wrong on that one? I don't understand some companies, man. It's like they don't listen at all. I mean, like, I get it. The people making the decisions are not necessarily involved at all in the industry that they're in. They're just people that put money into the company, and they just want money out of the company, and they hear about this one thing and they're like, oh yeah, let me have that thing. Well, the AI, everyone's talking about AI, it's so good, right? It's sad. It's sad. The gaming industry's in a sad... Well, the AAA gaming industry is in a sad place for a while now. Something's gonna change on that, but that's a different story altogether. You refuse to use AI that isn't open source / local? I use AI. I use Grok all the time these days. Like, freaking Google search is pointless these days. So I just use it to search for whatever I need. I basically just replace Google with AI. Unfortunately, actual search engines are not good anymore. And by the way, I know, like, I've talked about this before. I know it's an Ouroboros problem of, hey, if you only use AI, then websites will cease to exist, in which case the AI will have nothing to grab from, right? Like, I'm aware of that, but the problem is, like, Google's not good at giving me the results I want. So what am I supposed to do? I'll use the thing that I have to. Grok is good at search engine. Yeah, that's why I like Grok. Grok is good at searching, and like for Unreal, especially, like Unreal Blueprint stuff, you need to search. That there's no information about anything anywhere. Like official documentation doesn't exist. Or like notes, so he just needs to search, and Grok is good at searching. I feel like most of the other commercial AIs are designed to make you stupider. Yeah, with Grok at least, I have seen it like not pretend like it knows everything much more. Like with ChatGPT, it'll just give you the wrong answer. And if you question it, it might still give you the wrong answer. With Grok, it's a little bit better because it does a lot of searching. It's able to find the right answer right away. It's thanks to the search. It's thanks to the data collection part of it. Like, I think I've tried ChatGPT, and I had a colleague try Claude. I don't think I've ever tried Gemini, but Claude and ChatGPT are real bad for Unreal stuff, at least. ChatGPT gets rewarded for guessing correctly and being agreeable. Yeah. I'm just trying to find information and data. So it's not perfect, mind you, but I feel like it's still better. We're not having you move forward. We're not having. You're staying where you were. Very much. And then we adjust from there. Yeah, I don't mind the step. Oh, the step is way too big. Oh, I guess I forgot to do this one. Yeah, I don't know why he's so low. So here he can have a step. Actually, you know what we can do? Problem is this is too long. So if anything, I just need to make this. Yeah. Yeah, maybe like that. I need to base. I don't know. I can have a few frames of settling. This is gonna be our like basic attack. It's a big swipe, if you will. Okay, so now we have step forward. Slight step around. But what happens is, right, this, the knee kind of, I guess it makes sense that he would step forward on that one. Problem is, I don't want him to step forward. In that regard. Should probably be looking this way, the direction you're attacking. Let's get you facing up. Let's get you facing this way. Always facing in this direction. The attack itself, like the attack feels too fast. But at the same time, having it, I mean, yeah, I guess I do need to have it be a little bit like this. It needs to be a little bit slower because he's a big guy. I do want him going feeling a little bit slower versus a little bit faster. So I guess this is better. Okay, so a couple of things. That's this. That's this. I don't have like a finger bonus for him.
Add time. Pausing before another works in the editor, but not packaged moment.
How can we not have one of those? That would suck. Those are such a pain to diagnose. Every time. Basically, it's good luck. While ads are going, I will be right back. I'm back. Yeah, we need to adjust this. All the poses on this. I'm not thrilled with it yet. A couple of things are fine. Like I don't mind the step. I don't like the pivot. But one thing for sure that I do mind is the position of this freaking arm, because I want it to be like this. I basically want him to bitch slap you. That's what he's doing. Smooth. Some stuff around. This is way too far out. Okay. So now we have... That feels better. I feel like... kind of want it to feel a little bit... I want it to be faster, but not that much faster. So, just a little bit more here. And here in front. And let me pull this back here a little more. Bam. What if we made it a little bit faster, like this? Huh? That's better. Yeah, that's better. Putting these two right next to each other and then having it so this part is quick and then this slows down. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Like this pose a lot more. Okay, so where are we? No, that isn't good. Back to where you were. I think I want to move you a little bit down. The golem bitch. Yeah, you're gonna get bitch slapped by a golem. You know what I'm not happy with? I'm not happy with the leg positions. Because I think I'm just not happy with his center of mass being there. So I'm going to do this. This back where the foot was. This back where the foot was. I don't know about this. He just hit them holes because he loved them. Just trying to keep them. They be misbehaving. You know, what you gonna do? They can't be misbehaving. I feel like the foot, like the position of the legs and feet is a lot better. So we do this here, then yeah, I mean this is a long enough animation that you should be able to see it come. You should be able to see it coming very easily without any halt. They're made of stone. It's liable to hurt him as much as it hurts them. Maybe more, depending on what kind of stone. Magical stone. It's magical stone. I mean, like, in most fantasy, like D&D, right? Golems, they don't hurt themselves. Do they even really feel pain? I think at a certain point they do enough damage that they just break apart. But that's it. Let me take a look at... Yeah, I don't have... I don't suppose... I can rotate these. That's the local? I guess this way. I love how there's a bone there that doesn't do anything. That's great. I mean, he doesn't have to. I guess he... But I love how they still has it because it's rigged to the Unreal skeleton. Does it work? Oh yeah, totally. I can totally animate like this. So I could have him actually punch in more instead of a backhanded slap. I can have him actually make a fist. You know what? Let's do that real quick. The backhand's pretty good. It is. But I feel like the backhanded fist is a little more powerful. Can I copy? Yes, I can. I can copy these positions. So now I need to tweak some stuff still, but right. Yeah, I feel like him, like, just it feels more than stuff. It feels like stronger, even though like a backhand slap versus a big fist coming, right? It'll work either way. You could see him doing a pound down with a fist, though. Oh, we'll have a bunch more stuff. Yeah, he's doing a bunch of stuff like hitting the ground. He has a little flip animation thing. He's like taking the earth and basically raising it up effectively. That classical thing. Bump them on their head, but crack their skull. He wouldn't do that to one of his gals, though. No. He uses an open fist for those. So this is this finger. Oh, is it just because it looks broken because of you? It's too bent. Bent the wrong way. Just see if we can get this looking a little more normal. Just a bit. Yeah, it's better. And then he can kind of relax his hand there. I don't know that word. Are you trying to say straight? Are you trying to say I'm just keep them straight? But you just spell it that way? Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah, okay, got it. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's not bad. I think that's not bad. I think that we can work with that. Like, is it perfect? No. But I think the one thing I want to fix is fix this foot. Yeah. Do that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Cool. There's our... maybe, do I want to... maybe do one of these where he kind of relaxes a little bit. Oh, that's better. I like that more. I like that more. I mean, now I'm tempted to go one more. So it's not, that way it'll be 20 frames, which I prefer. And then we just need to make the movement here a little bit more. It's actually recommending this live stream to you while you're watching this live stream now. Wait, what do you mean? How? Or are you watching something else on another tab? And it's like, no, come back to the live stream. Come back to the live stream. The same tab notification bell that you're... Wait, what? Why and how? Well, let's try it. Let's try it. Little bell in the corner. No, this live stream, you click the bell, and this live stream was one of the notifications. Also, it's just really late on the notifications for some reason. It's almost the end of the live stream. It's like, oh, we should probably let you know about this live stream going on. Thanks, YouTube. I appreciate it. It's that's exactly when I wanted to have people notified about it. How'd you know? But speaking of YouTube, have you guys seen the YouTube short changes that are coming? I know you have, but that's pretty good. I think the ending there might be a little bit too slow. I mean, we might adjust that, but for now, you should avoid YouTube Shorts. Oh no, get this. They're adding a 2x, apparently they're adding a 2x speed option for YouTube Shorts. So you get double the brain rot in the same amount of time. And there's a few content creators that actually, like, I enjoy in shorts. Like, occasionally I'll put on some shorts for, like, 10, 15 minutes if I have, like, nothing to watch. And I see, like, 10 minutes or something. Like, I'll do it for that. But I'm not, like, oh, here's an hour wasted on it. I'm not that bad. For now. Your mom had a short looping on her phone the other day, and he just said Think about how much you love your pixel now double. Wait, what? You just swipe past, no? Unless it's an ad. It probably was an ad. Pretty sure it's designed to brainwash her. Yeah. Yeah, that's accurate. I think we can close. I don't think we're not doing any more animations after this one, so let's do this one. He's backed away slowly. Kind of like that movie, They Live. They put the glass on. I have not seen it. Yeah, I don't really watch movies, so I haven't seen it. Sorry. Take your word for it, though. I'm sure it was thrilling. I'm sure. Yeah, he's still floating. Why is he floating? Oh, let me actually, turn off, cast shadows. And 19. Yeah. There you go. Is that really his first pose? Wait. Wait a second. Did I just miss the fact that that is his first pose? God damn it! I'm just load up Cascadeur again. It's good. It's a good movie. I'll take your word for it. I think I've seen one, maybe two movies in the past couple of years. Oh yeah, that is his. Yeah, we gotta fix that. That's no. That is not a no. We're not. How did I miss that? That is a horrible starting pose. Where? Why is he? Yeah, we gotta fix this. How did I miss this whole arm thing going on? I don't know how I managed to do that. Think about how much you take your word for it. Now double it. When people say, I'll take your word for it. I mean, I feel like that's even better. Yeah. Considering his arms are not like way out there. I feel like we can have it be like a little bit more out, but you're just trying to brainwash me? I mean, good luck. What if I did this? Now, the problem's here. Why is this? That's better. Gonna. It's a little more fixes. Just a little more fixes. Just... Yeah, I know. Like, is it great? No. Does it feel like a sprite? No. But I feel like that's better than one we just had. God damn, and that means I have to and I just start closing everything. God damn it. Yes. I'm like, oh, I don't need all this stuff. Clearly I do. Re-import. Oh, wrong one. Re-import. I mean, that is kind of better, right? Nice thing about making a sprite is it only has to look right for one angle. I mean, no. I'm doing 8 directions. It has to look right from 8 directions. It's 8 directional sprites. And even then, unless you're doing like perfectly symmetrical, you probably have a character with a sword in one arm. In which case, when you flip it, you can't just mirror it. You have to go have a right. Then the arm will be on the, or the sword will be on the wrong side. Okay, well, 8 angles, yeah. Basically 360. There you go. Let's drop you down. Review. Review. There we go. Okay, so now let's adjust the width. Probably need to look at this one. Yeah, we can still go narrower. Go narrower. Yeah, like that. What about height? Height is pretty much where we can get away with. Maybe a little bit lower. That is pretty much where our limit is. On things, making sure they still fit. Yeah. Okay. So now here we do attack A. Save it. Run. Well, let's get this one in. How many FPS are your animations? 12. Like old school sprites. 12 FPS. I did 15 originally because it was just the default for Unreal, but I found 12 reads more like I wanted to, like more like a sprite than a 15 does. So I went to for that. Plus less frames, and it's a little easier to animate with. Less frames I aim to make look good. Okay. Indexation, please. Same folder. This is going to be attack A. Twelve frames has a certain stylized look that people are very familiar with. Yeah, the only time that the 12 FPS isn't actually 12 FPS is for the running. The animation is 12 FPS, but it plays faster or slower based on the speed of the character. So it will effectively become not 12 FPS in a sense. But in terms of like, but otherwise it's, yeah, 12 FPS. This should be 20. Yeah, 20, because we made it 20. The reason we made it 20 is because now it's just so much easier to do this. I don't have to think, I just have to select in multiples of 20. That's just so easy. 'Cause I'm lazy. Just like that. So much of animation on film, and they would shoot 24. Yeah, for animating 2D, 12 FPS was usually the go-to. Yep. When I was learning 2D animation, that was what we used. Also, I believe 12 FPS is the, at least when we were taught, 12 frames per second is the lowest frame rate the average person sees as animation versus still frames, I believe. Right, versus, you know, when you can see like literally a slideshow, right? But versus seeing it as an like shitty animation, like not a high speed anim, but it looks animated versus just individual frames. Export. Okay. You can actually close now. And now here we do attack A. I'll probably rename it later. Where I need it. Not here. We got a few animations done today, which is pretty good. Like, none of them are made from scratch, but, you know, it's faster than an animation a day, which is, you know, I'll take. That's pretty good to me. Yeah, see, this is under 8K. Why wasn't this set to a normal map automatically? I don't get it. I can't figure it out. I can't figure out Unreal. You've done nothing today, but you slept all day, so you're gonna give some gumption tonight? Or you should sleep tonight, so that way you reset your sleep schedule, because clearly your sleep schedule is fucked based on what you just said. So, what do you think about that? I mean, to be fair, you know, it's funny. You know, when someone says, yeah, they were up all night, right? And like I say, like, oh, your sleep schedule is fucked. But that doesn't mean your sleep schedule is fucked. That just means you're up at night. Because your sleep schedule could be sleeping consistently, you know, 6 a.m. to, you know, 2 p.m. That is still a schedule. It's just not the schedule that, you know, that you have or someone else has, but still a schedule. There you go. Look at that. We can actually plug this in. Weapon. Normal. Golem. Also, I need to reset his health back to where it's supposed to be, because I would have forgotten over the weekend. Look at that! There's the animation. Doesn't do anything yet, but the animation's working. I need to figure out something about his movement, though. Like, I think just the regular walk cycle just doesn't work with him. But I mean, I guess it's fine for now. Yeah, I need to make like a visual effect for his attack. Absolutely. Yeah, he'll for sure have one. You know what I might do? Ooh, I just thought of that. When he walks, I could play a little like poof, 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 like animate, like Niagara effect, because I have a few like explosion type effects that look like it could work to make it look like he has big, like heavy steps. I can also go as far as making the screen shake or something. I don't know. Just ideas. But, you know, either way, it's working. You know, we'll figure that out, how we want to do that. Not right now. But. That. Cool. I mean, that was what? 3 animations? 2.5 animations? Something like that. Oh, screen shake never hurt anyone? Yeah. Unless they have epilepsy. Does screen shake cause issues with epilepsy? I thought epilepsy was just flashing lights. Is it also like screen shake? I can always have that be an option, obviously, like to disable screen shake in the settings. Not sure, actually. Oh, fair enough. You know, it'd be good to look into at some point anyway. But, yeah, we'll do that. But Monday is the first day of the Epic Mega Grant opening. So we're going to go and take a look at what the hell we need for the application and whatever else, because hopefully I'll be able to actually read the requirements of what they're expecting, how they expect it, etc., and then we can start planning how do we apply for the Epic Mega Grant and figure out all the numbers or whatever else we need, what to request, what to set up. We have about 2 months to do it, so I think basically July will be prep for that. Yeah, if I add it, I'll make it an option for sure. This Sunday's video is going to be about data assets. I know I made one in 5.4, but a few things have changed. The UI is different, right? And there's now also arrays. And I want to show, because something that people have always asked how to do is how do you put like structs, instructs, and get that information in BCG. So I'll just show how to, do that. So that way it'll be a one stop shop for the data asset. Because as far as we know, no more Unreal versions, so might as well kind of get that working and set up. I'll just update a bunch of tutorials that for some basic stuff into the new version. Yep. For Sunday. Sunday. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you all on Monday at 6:30 Pacific as always. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.